Hey everybody, this is Julie with Ready Set Stamp, and I have my gypsy here, and I'm going to be showing you, this is from the new free cartridge that you can download. This is the Christmas one, and this is actually the little holly, and instead I've kind of just enlarged it here so you can see what I've done, but I copied it, and then also when I went in and hid the little berries because I didn't need the berries. So, and I've positioned it onto the page here. I kind of flip things around and whatnot to fit really well on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. And so I cut it out 6 different times, and the height was 6 inches on that. So now I'm going to show you what I've done here with the Lindy Stamp Gang that I have here. It's called Frosty Forest Green. It's one of the Starburst stains. It's a new color. And my hands are nice and green because I've been having lots of fun with it. So what I've done is taken all of these and I've sprayed them the green color. I think you can see here. It's a really beautiful shimmery green color. It's just gorgeous. And so I also have a little bit of gold that I'm also working on. That's drying. So in the meantime, I picked up one of these wreaths here from Michael's. It's kind of hard to see because it's so big. Anyway, it's 18-inch wreath. So what I'm going to do is start adding these to here and make this absolutely beautiful, and just keep adding these pieces onto here like so. So I'm not even sure if I'm going to need more than this, but I'm going to keep decorating it and we'll go from there. And I'm going to put these on with a hot glue gun. So it'll be pretty simple, or you can use glue dots if you don't want to use a hot glue gun. So either which way. So I'm going to go ahead and just start doing that because that's definitely going to be a little process, but I think it's going to be absolutely gorgeous when I'm done. So I'm going to keep going and then we'll come back and I'll show you as I'm working along here. So I want to kind of show you where I'm at midstream here, and I've gone ahead and painted this gold. I don't know if it's picking up the shimmer. It's so pretty. It looks like glitter. It's gorgeous. And I've started laying all the holly leaves on here. So I just kind of wanted to show you kind of midstream where I'm at. And just briefly, really quick, how I'm doing this. And I sort of explained it earlier, but let me just show you. So I've got the hot glue gun here. I'm just putting one little dollop here. Let me get close. You guys can really see this. There we go. Back it up just a little bit. Okay. So I put one little dollop, and I'm putting it right here. And I'm trying to, if there are any holes, which there are, I just cover them up. And I'm leaving gaps, and don't worry about the gaps because we're going to be filling those in later. So I'm just putting them in here like that. And if they flip up here, then I put a little glue underneath and hold it down. Now let me show you what else I have going here. I also have done some of these leaves, and then I added some of the diamond dust to it to make it extra sparkly. And then some of these leaves, I just added the diamond dust right down the center of them. Whoops, right down the center. So I just added a little something to theirs. But I'm going to do this whole thing first, just with the leaves itself, and then I'll keep layering. So I'll show you as we go along here. Okay, I've adhered all the green holly onto there, and now I'm doing the gold. And so with the gold, what I'm doing is I just kind of laid it out in what I thought would look really good. So I kind of spaced them out on opposite sides like this and thought it would be really good. And then toward the bottom here, I'm going to have to make a bow that I'm thinking of. So this is what I have so far, and then I'm just going to sporadically add some of these really sparkly leaves in here to cover up some of the spaces that are in here. I did still want to leave some spaces, so that's kind of my thought process on this. So let me continue with this and we'll be right back. Okay, and for this next thing here, I made this little bow from the Christmas free download that you get on your gypsy, and the height is at 6 and the width is at 10.5. So, and I took off, it'll normally space it out properly for you to what it should be. I'm not sure the correct terminology for that. So if you press this, it'll like if you say 6 inches, it'll tell you where it will look best accordingly. But I wanted my bow to be wider and squattier, so I didn't want this ribbon to hang down so far on my wreath, so I made it intentionally so that it would be shorter. So this is what I came up with when I sprayed it with some of that Lindy's Stamp Gang spray on there, and I think it turned out so pretty. And this is the one that has a little bit of that walnut stain in there. So I love it. I love how it turned out. And so I also think what I'm going to do is add, I was thinking of adding a little bit something to it, but you know, I kind of like it the way it is, because with the little brown that comes through on here, I think I'm just going to keep it as is, and I'm just going to dry this out and then adhere this onto the wreath, and I'll show you guys the final wreath as soon as I'm done.